lazy. He said, he obeys parents. When they want him to do something, he do it. And once again, like traditionally, two things, if we use two things, if we obey our laziness, and if we sleep too much, we cannot succeed in life. Two things. Awanaway, kawak and he also said, like, for young people, like, they say they don't touch, young boys, they don't touch young girls. And young girls, they don't touch boys before they get married. Because he said, like, if we're touching each other before we get married, young girl will get baby with no father, no husband. Ako na siya ay tuwing inani, ito na kakaaphapan.
Yeah, tawag Piciryarata manal. Tauputawai Piciryarata ahot kaptakat na kunna wingunaki aksali takti tinggal nisu atau ikut kaptakat tapam wing Tamaryalkuti aksali kun kutangut ni ako ng sokuta anak magutang utak tim kamang Piciryarata kun nikup maskaktakan nulis itu sinute ukani ako naman min kulutnya picture of night nulis saksa nulis itu maya itu tapi mereka dah mau hidup.
And he said, like springtime, like this time, men, they want to get seals from ocean. And even they are married. The men, they don't sleep with their wives no more because they want to get sealed. Them days, we don't have no Nima store, grocery stores. The only meat we get is from wilderness. So, springtime like this, men prepare themselves spiritually to get sealed. So,
tawag ito ko yung Piciryarata ay may anak siya tawagan saya kuci saya kawan itu berkelucu namun ini kongkuta akan kami pengutang kita teknologi kawas kesulitan itu tupakan katnya karena tahu kutama na kongkuta awam ke awam itu kan pakat mai kapak tak tahu je amus ni atau terus Piciryarata awam ni Piciryarata ruangan kawah sana kita pisku kawah kuatnya sekali luta sama suno kita nata nukas kita kita kawah kita juga.
he said, like, if we sleep too much, while we're sleeping on the floor as young boys, one will step over our head in the morning before we wake up, us boys.
You have to get up before the woman then. So you won't get to, just so a woman wouldn't step over your head, over the boy's head before he wakes up. That's what he's trying to tell you. So you boys have to beware of the woman stepping over your head in the morning while you're sleeping. Or it's a bad luck for the boys.
Tarin mo katrit ko ang sila katutang panaksawan kung tarin mo katrit tayo kaksakat. Tapos kung tarin at kanatang karna ko itong tawag ka sa kanska bitseray ito na ayok kawo. Bitseray ito na imanok ito na sila katutang kanang kama at kasama huwag resto siya manata kung kasakta ko pagpapikok siya sama kanas ko ikayo sigunata siya kapag liso ko ano ko ako na pikok siya unang siya ko siya ipon ko ka nalaya ka ko alika ko ya udah ko nalo tanuk dan nalang sama ta nangcho nata tammatung kon kuta tayo mingas ko kuta out kontrani akan suko tawa maksud ka tercari maksud berikut ulit kan cita kawa kalau ki jogo ka kamu ka maswa ka maswa ko tawa ni lang itu nama ni culuteng karena ko ni culuteng Piciryarata cuaca takto sila.
He said, like, when he's talking, people are not understanding in his language. It's hard for him to. It's hard, and he feel like he's talking to nobody when his audience are not understanding his language. And he said if people understand what he's talking about, it will help them in their lives and live longer. I miss out something, God.
Kapag may kasyutunukit tumakit kana na tayo tamakakto ang katay may at nga puluki ito kung itatuluti pinagaya kung nisingin na kalau kibis kaya naduya ko luki tapos kalikan kung ikapuluk muna kanakanan ikapuluki Piciryarata tayo mo piskaya kasi naduya ko na tawa sumay luta ka mo wat mo kaya ka mo picanas kaya pinakot mo kaya ayaw iwakat ka ni tanga ka man na maluto mo ako pinakot kaya ko sikat ma sila katuktan din mo Nicho ko si ako tin utas kaya kan cari tahu na jogo var si yak kadon ayah ka nicho ko si kemenelo ni ko si dokter ima pinin na rin tama na kuinga akmaniya kalaya telo na akin na at tawag kitlo. Ano man nun tayo tanga maglutong ang tiskulay ito. Ana makan ako mas ka. Nito ko niya kalog tawag tas pitos ko tayo nasakotilis ka. Ana ka magkakito ko. Akito ko sa ako sino tawag ilay tayo anak to malunan na ako sa kunay. Tawag ka sa ang iya tunay motor na ang iya meksyon eh sa utangan na itatagrak ayok sa sila. Ang mata makan ulit-ulo ni Chalay sila katok ni. Tawag ko ang mga Chalay at ang Chalay agayit po. Chalay ka na ni pasta ni takto sitayin. Siyakto ko Chalay piyo ko siya. Nicho ko na wakso si kanan chotya ni siya nakakapis ni kunang chito siya. Wiko al siya nakapis ni agayo tama ikayo mama. Siya sakaw siguro ko ng Venezo agayo tama ng takasuni.
Time ago, he went to outside and stayed many years outside. And while he's outside, he never drink alcohol or take drugs. And he said, like, if we go to church, we will learn something from church that will help us to live longer.
Did you consider our mothers are very expensive?
Yeah. And our parents and mothers are very expensive and dear, valuable to us. And he said, like, if one of our parents is gone, like if they leave us, never to return, then we will miss them very much. And we will feel like a boat with no oars. No oars.
Terima kasih. Dito ang picture ko ay umiwa kasi ni Kalilo ni ano ko yung sila katapos Lisa kayo kita kaya kang sikon magpuno ito kaya tapos kang ninyo umaras sa asutya mo kita kaya kang sila katapos na nakayang nakuwaktas ka nga yung iwakat ka ni sa mukha. Ano kaya ka mo kasto na kung pitalo chubos ka ato ko yung lukot tayo mapikos tayo ano tak kaya kang si Tamato mo Lisa to si kasto na yung kastong chubos tayo yak pa nun po na apag nisa kakatulog si sa takalo so tawag na yung kasatuloy tapakan. Kanakcho na kaya kanatakalo din sa tawag, kanataslik so sakto kan tuyo na. Sikna ta preso. Tapos ano ganasyo ko so ni Joe kaya pag ko kita kay ni. Tawag ko ay chiltang kapuinga. Tanag na ikawang kama. Panginoon tininag ko nagkakalas ito. Anak nikas na tulog ko. Tawag dito kung sa pinilo na itong kama. Nagkaliw niya nga. Ang pinagsubutok sa kakampiso.
He said, like, he's expecting people to ask him questions about our traditional way of life, because traditional way of life it leads to longer life. And he's expecting, because he will answer in traditional ways. I forget something.
And people pass or something like that. And people pass and hears it, but you won't say to other people.
Yeah, when he hears something, rumors, when he hears rumors about people, he don't pass on the rumors. Because rumors hurt other people. And he said, like, when we carry out our anger, it will hurt others and ourselves. And like when we are jealous, we will not live long. Chiknas sut chasutay nasu. Chiknas chasutay mo. And resentment. Resentment, like if somebody hurt us, we fight back. When we do that, he said, we shorten our life.
Like if somebody teases you and you get really mad at that person, start talking back and get mad at that person. That's what they do.
Chale, asam ini sebut chale. Matum pun kita chale cila atau kan mengenak salam juga. Karena ucap kami wisata imaya maksuski kakten itu. Ilah kita saksikan ane fisik ya fisikane kamana kali bina rete monggo. Ana but ana cigo pa matto me ukso me naksam nuka. Nakrisat ni kayo putinace. Ukiskala sa pipituce pati. Skisat ni raktisat ni ingilok skisat ni umakati relo dan tamakun sama sasakkan kerjaya beliau akan ikutnya ke akhirnya seluruh itu betul kita makun itu jadi sasakkan kerja.
He said, like when summertime comes and fish are here, food is here, that young girls help their mother handle fish. Like splitting fish, help mother splitting fish for winter use.
You girls are supposed to help your mothers when they're getting the when your mother's cleaning the fish, hanging them, covering them in the evening when they're drying. You're not supposed to be lazy in getting all those in summertime. Just so you can have something to eat at winter time. But if you are always lazy, even you boys, never get anything at summertime. You won't get to have anything that other people are having at winter time. No food, nothing. What would you eat at winter time?
mattumunayakka awani liisekaluteng saatakaluteng juugunrika saatuskot sangsamne makkaanateng nalakotuskot talunuteng suktawa tawak saatas sisiuna tenganateng piskisuna ki juugunrika uksukan sunuteng paluluteng nakstagnan kata nalakuluteng su nagtan sukada kamong awani temuk nagkukumas putuskot tegukta putuskot na paswa kamong nakalupihan naklupikan tawai nakam sa biketong leisya kalupin mo ita ang tawad ito.
He said long time ago when children don't help their parents handle fish, when winter time comes, people go hungry because they did not help their parents handle food for winter use. And when people are hungry, when people run out of food winter time, they eat dogs. And sometimes they eat all of their dogs because they are hungry.
Piciryarata Piciryarata anot ko ka ay may tanong ni diskup sipan saka ilang isin kunan ko si diskup ka diskup sa mga ka spesifik ko man ay wakat pa ni jadi hingga kalau dapat naknupis cerita itu tangayo kan nakakakam rito karena tayo makan lepa kakakci bisa kalau cuma kuan nakamit kuta at matiyo kalau nakaya sa tinakon na saluti sate maksiwotsi mo yung naglupit sana.
He said like we should eat what our parents give us without, even when we don't like, we have to eat what our parents give us to eat. He said like hunger period is coming. We should like practice, to live when there's less, when hunger period is here. Like long time I know this over, I know this, like long time ago, lots of people died because our village here, Nuniwarmiut, lots of people died because they go hungry.
Piciryarata tukta siksang padel mata Piciryarata tukta paling tawar ni tursangka Piciryarata tukta tapamisa tayo may cakna treasure adoy ko tapos may tapang asal ko na tubo sa tunay mangka tapos pinarita kinani ka nakita ka upir cek anak cek maksiwakan si tengah kena kinahak suki. Kuisok ka kengayo ito. Nakmakengayo ito. Apak matuwa kawapanga kuya yun ay samang pijak si tampung kapitseko. Kuya kiyo nagki. Tawa pichintun inakotolo ka pagkinig sa ito na tengah sa kanaristisa naksikam. Sille tuo tästä taakse.
He said some traditional values are very hard to follow, and we don't practice those traditional values that are hard to follow. And tell us. Let me go back. He said, what he's telling you. Our traditional values, if you can use them, it will help you live longer, because he's passing on them to you, and he got no use for it, but passing on them to you for you to use.
He also said that when your parents, your mother does stuff of cooking and all that, when she put the food on the table, you have to eat what they prepare. Don't tengok. He said that when his wife asks him question, what do you want? He doesn't like it. So he always tells her, feed me anything, I'll eat it. And I think that goes for all of us too.
Yung panood ko kasi nagputunan ko sige ang nilagay Jangan mikuf yang akan jam kata sila katukang lisa maras suci apa itu kan kaya kamu apa itu kaya kamu cari kamu itu dari sekeliling malai utah kaya cetak kamu biar sekolah dulu kita kalau akan begitu Samkan tinatulog ko. Sila katukang kay milay ni Tamaryalkuti isa katakama. Umiyugam ni ko nga sila katukang na tapnak at manasutan ni. Kasi ito makikita nga sila katukang umiyugam na Koleruk. Kapag litak ka na lang si kalay, kanagtak ka na si pitalag nga si tapang si awa pinagatulang nga ikuan nagtatap pagkan ko nga si ula katukang punok ko pakalang nagsakano ni hindi kayo ko nang kana list ko nga mo nag-awa ni si ula katug kana ko tituloy kana ko diktusay tapang atau kalau kena taksi, kalau kemaman nak sah, jadi cukup waktu ni, ubis terpakat sanam, mai anak tu macam ni, sama nabis cukup na, umiba atas dem, ikayu kalau tengah tak kena cek, kawan tak kena cek, sahaja kena cek, cukup suci. Kung nagkuka, saan nagtawak siya. Katuktok siya matawa kami. Patak magnalato. Salak sa kaulon ni. Tapak na kaulon ni. Tawa-tawa yung kangin siya na kawan sa ato. Sa ako lang tak siya nakatakan. Siya nakatasaw. Siya nagto. Ayaw ngayong nakatasaw kaulon ni. Tawa-tawa. Pinakita kami kawan sa ato. Pasan nakita kami kawan na yukto din. Sal kakpakan na nung takta na nakikukita nga magpagtakpakan na nung tala. Umiyukito kayo.
He said before he came here to talk to you people, he doesn't know what you people wanted. like he said, he could talk on any subject in traditional way until starting right now till after midnight tonight. And he will not finish. He will talk that long on a traditional value. He doesn't know what you people want. And he said, if you guys have questions like, or if you want to know something more on traditional value, you will be willing to come again next time. And once again, like when person sleeps too much, follow his laziness, same time. Sleep lots all he wants till after, 12 o'clock daytime? And follow his laziness all the time. That person will live short and be poor.
Imputra aktus mereka hilaf tina tay nasuya go kitang tanhut ini tay mapiu tapos pulong ta kalau ikut kita kata aku na lecet ko nama nasunre itu na sama mai pangin na film ka sama cumuto kita start kaya muka kan ako tang kini itu sini kaya kan may ilasi mukhastiche kamdana tinipis salupis kitrapne apa kinisultan
He said like you guys if you guys like remember what he said, fine, but you will not get out of it. Like if we do it over and over, more will stay with you people. And he said, we have summertime coming. And when mom is splitting fish, if you help your mother, you are following traditional way. And some will not show up. Just after Jolly, not Jolly, Vietnam. Man na kami nga Koleruk. Do you remember our elder, Andrew Nuniwarmiut? Yeah. I used to go to him for advice. And today, I have 2 college degrees. When I get stuck, I go see him. And he give me answers. I'm stuck, on something. And when I go to him, he give me answers, and I feel good. I feel better. My mind is clear, I know what to do. They're good, they'll give you answers. And like, they say, you know what a Nuniwarmiut is? How long did they live in Alaska? Do you know? Huh? A long time. According to some source, they lived in Alaska 10,000 years ago. Andrew Taki said, Nuniwarmiut, there's woolly mammoth. Eskimo name is Tamaryalkuti. They live on the island, Nuniwarmiut. That's where we find bones, mammoth bones once in a while. And he said, when this mountain south side exploded, the sky is smoky and grass is burned. After that, those things, those animals disappeared. He also draw like this. He said, this is we're not enough power. I don't know what the unit is. He said, Nuniwarmiut, village elder. Village. And these are elders' son. And this one When na pauna ano siya, kanoji tulikod na pa. Nunahan. Dali, bukod nunahan ka, kayong una, ano siya ang karanat ko napa. And elders' sons bearing fruit. They bearing fruit. And one of her sons broke traditional laws. Broken and died. That's what you were saying. Like if we don't follow traditional laws, we will have short life. Like remember? Like laziness and sleep too much. If we use both of them, we will die early. That's what Andrew Jack left me before he went. Never to return. When people are gone, they are gone, never to return. That's why we want these like values before people are gone. And another thing. this is, suppose this part is traditional way of life. And this part we call Kasapwe. Kasapwe for contemporary. In training, in traditional way, we listen. We don't write anything down. We hear and we know it's to stay with us as long as we live. That's the traditional way of learning. In Kasap way of learning, we study chapter 1, read chapter 2, and comes Friday we take tests. See if we learn something. And write it down and give it to the teacher and get grade. That's Kasap way of learning. Remember the traditional way of learning is like people are best. And like we're someplace here between. And it's okay. It's okay. We're someplace between. And family, in traditional way, ilaksarit. Kasatyo ilaksakhat. Tayo kamalit. Different. Like traditional way, family, whole village. Ilaku. Ever hear that? Means one big, we're all one big family. Ilaku. Traditional way. Not doing nothing. And Kasap way, under family consists of wife, husband, son, daughter. That's all. And we're someplace between here. Like in third generation family, maybe we will consider grandma and uncle as part of our family. That was nice. And in spiritual, in traditional way, and modern way, there's two ways. Like that's the way religion, we go to church. We go to church and we study Bible verses, sing songs, things like that. And in traditional spiritual, it's like we say, first we are spiritual, we have spirit. Nalayo nyo being to apathic. They have spirit. And sila pagsukan tuludin Samjon means, how do you say Samjon? Means master of universe. And it has eyes that never closes. It's watching us. And he knows, one time when he was seal hunting, he almost get lost. But the spirit bring him back to say, Imnakhtahun anum sikumaho. Sikumaho.
Tapos tawad kagrituan ni matuma ikon ni nunatang katong ko isugumin latang tapos tawag tiyo pa na kiswa ang kot muna sule makutulo ni sani kunak tulay kumsiyo. Nagtantukan na yung na ilatak kalun. Kawan tapis kaya tapos ilatak kaya at tapos maniyis. Ang nagtawa ay upah makatin tulay kat. Ayan iyo kalun. Ayak sumakalun. Ang usak sunay so ang usak sunay kitsin nilun namin yung cak mauset. Ayaw galuni ko kustin kan kan umikot takta ko yung sa mga tinawa tutuk ko tama dapat kung tagalog tama utos kung kan kanas ko kini umikot to uta ko ko tama na kawasin niluni tuk kung tama ko na pangalit sa natungan nunay wang tunay sa kayo mahal ko na nilo bukalay ko na nunan kung sinaskawakan nuniwag na kasituloy. At malik ko ayaw nga may tak kami nuniwag pakalaw na siniga kami niliwas kami uyo pa kami sa kinusin niya kawangan na nilo na awam kisok din kan pakalaw diya at tak nung natatak ko nakakatak tuloy. Ito nalang po kaya kasi niluluwi dapat niluluwi kaya ko pinaka. Nagkandiwasan at ko ang kuti ano mo ito po kalo sa kintaman at mamamakasin nilo. Tawan sa kisok tawan ang usawa ni ang nakaroon na ito yung nagkataon ni iskatay imatun kasi nilo naman.
He said one time there was a group of kayak seal hunters at Cape Mohican, and the current and ice they mixed together and they trapped one person, and that young guy he was just out in the ocean. And he was a young guy like these guys. But many years later, he came back as an adult old man. But he said he think he landed in South America. But he used guideline. People tell him to follow coastline, and he came. And he go down the big river, and he asked around where Nuniwarmiut is, and he came back to Nuniwarmiut, an old man. And when he get to Fort Nash Harbor, the village was lifted off the ground, so he waited, and pretty soon an old lady come down and spilled her honey bucket. When his honey bucket was spilled, that village went down to earth like this, flat. And he went home. But time is getting low. I think it's gone.
3:30 kami school lang dito.
Ha?
3:30 kami school lang dito yung dito. After I would school, then maybe you can come back some other time and finish what you're doing. School 3:30 kami takto nga ka.
Okay. Piciryarata, let's Piciryarata our elder for coming. Okay.
Nakaji.
Upagua.
Malay ko siya ito.
Kanong si Cheka Kaji, what he knows about Julia Kaduktan. So, if you want to see what he's got here for notes, you can go see him yourself. Now, I
Yeah, kawai. Kawan niya Piciryarata tukuli angut ite nung soda tautin. Akana cale tautin nung katutin. Kaya maka tayo nga kasi. Tayo ni Pagimbelas tigutak suti. Angut ite nung soda akana suada nung katutin. Kuawi talut ko ni Sila Kaduktan ko. Una iya bukti tulog ko. Una so enam. Akan aku ini.
Did the women have separate houses? I mean, each woman have separate houses?
Tawa so kami sebut kita kita Hazgi ko ayon na manna suami sering kemat tu. Mau tanu malu se amin. Setelah tol. Akan aku kena kesel. Una tu angu de sini kesel. Aku mewah kasih udah lupa. Tengah-tengah itu kita cakap tanya. Una kuangu sana ni sebakan tu wita sudah kuan. Tahu kuan itu cuma negeri macam mana di mana tu wita tu. Angu kalau kawai una tingkuan ni negeri macam mana. Kuan itu cuma angu sana kawat tu. Ating sini dia mana so amin yang ukron kemas ini akan ada kita nengulu cepat nena masuk dia amin diutin kan roman mana amin ulun kata luni
Hi, Phil. And it wasn't too beautiful. And the weather is nice and warm, particularly at this hour of the day when the sun is setting perfectly.
Was it still going? Oh no!
Did I push my seat all the way up here?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody took it.
I should have worn my...
Tawa-tawa kita maupun ke
Yeah.
Amo kita Sinakit ke anak Karena ang kita kasi kita lakaw kinani lagaw na ames man una su jama kunat selo ni yo kuntu yang suni itu atin suni una iluyam wa iluyak iluyak pun lagaw lo ni mani matun natun pita film natun ni at kalau si nukulo ni skukun tandem sa kasi kimiluya kung panuma
It is under the ground, that's why.
ya una supuay kukunik kalau ni kukun tandem ni una ating kasi ni una kukan ni kalay kun kukuan ay may at nga mga kita putaway nutan sukiya miswa kwan na yuksun ni kinigawin kaso ni kukami kun man nasawa sila gumalo ni amya suna ako yak panawagan suna laso amil nasawa sa ringa satu pagkikiniswa ni bumatin kasukso ni tingsun ingila kang kaswat siya ni Charlie tawa kong ingsun ni iya misapko ako iya ang ulit pagkikit ko ay maan mo ko ke inglakat sangat ni kawat itu di mana di kawat tasu bukan akan nakunik wah maka kalau tengah akik seksual tengah aku nasu nakewe ulo nakakuna okay, wistang sulimat na kugunusya. Una suwati ukwa ka na nagsuku okay, wistamaniso asa tuwi talo itong kaskat. Holding it.
No, okay. Marco, here are the ladies' house. Here's the ladies sleeping, and they used to keep their back then they didn't have no freezers, so they keep their seal oils and raw meats and dried fish in the same house at the back, and it's a stove. Seal oils and stuff around here.
No stove.
And same thing for these two ladies, because they sleep on this side, these are their food.
Side and door.
Right beside the door.
Yeah. Look at you. No pillow, no blanket, nothing. Tawag na yung kulot ng sibla katut kung nagkukulo nila katut hawa katut ng namin. Tawag tayo kasi kung nagpakan at namin. Ayam ayam makswi. Ayam makswi kamu kat ayah mana ayam kata sukaya. Kamu kata leksis pak aku megautat ang nuakon rutet nuyak pit leksis caka leksis pak wasuna kandat na acalu matumus sama Ini. Kuatu na koinak. Ang utikat.
Oh, koleruk is that
Blue.
bloated seals. Yeah, that it's blowed. Like that harbor seal is you blow it up, and when you catch a seal, you throw that
Blue.
air the nakutka to that seal. That seal, if that seal go that koleruk will follow him. Follow that seal. Because they'll have balloon behind you.
Kunatu nokta magatang kate kwayo puta nadun tayo may nadun nakungata ano yung aksyon nakanataksyukan dito. Pupunta ayam calos kuma aksyon. Kadangak upon niwis tungimis kat tapat luces aspunan albuyak kauna kuat nang pay angutkal piksuku tapo kanuna mungkin kalau po kontak kawan kita sila ka nakaskap ya ciput ka kaput orang utang umbikan agak nakta lo itu sila ka tu terkata kawan tu akan amat saya unok suka.
Ang kapikre.
Ay,
Ang pikat.
oh, the man boy, ya. Kausik atik kue, atikas, atik pak imakan itu, and nak cak, Amerika tuakas pakai ibu cipta cagui cua cakap bukan
Jawa kok tahu na
nacak aku nacak tak
wouldn't have
cagui yang katang
because it's wooden triangle.
ukut lumakam step down na tinanong matok suki nothing.
Sealskin pants at kumiuna.
Sila ng picture.
Silkat raincoat.
Amerika
fish skin parka. Or
ya kaspo. Kawaki ang utot at suk-suku. Makun skin natin nothing. Akan amat kiri. At kuah at tayak tu kagyuk sauti tapautak at kuah ting mek. Abiyak ibakan itu. Dia akan amat suk tiuput. Dia ancam tu lumakam kinan ni. Sauti sauti tapautak ni. Kusingi muksapan kusingi agame kecil kuseran, utnas kukuluteng kusi, kihata, kupon kita kompeten atam sutan maut.
Have you seen a woman wear a long boot?
At tulut tam maut.
Yeah, a long boot like mount malut and for winter time, and they have those plastic stuff on the front.
Una suak bayaglo ne. Ya kata. Asik kata umakuta kuita ngalakta. Uyung kutakalo. Dia kata tawa, sila kata bune, dia kana mas. Nähti.
Trunks.
Ja tavat misto kulununa. Siis kun on kulukuma misto kunnaun tappo. Asamus loma asamus chattana ni no platna. Se sil fish. Fish. Ei makan nyt. Kiama kumati tiktu clear.
Clay.
Ya. Makun pisyak na mga kan ginagilalu ki tap na ke titulog ki. Kumatitulog kiam namsukayo na nanika. Kiam mo na nanika. Ay, salut kita ay alam ko. Ano kuya kang buksak sana may ikot sa amin nating pitsi na ni ayak kutis ko may kiyo na nakukakakalo ni at chis ko na kumako na ito ang nakabuti ayak ako takal pat magtay tamak alam ko tawa kaso ayak ni nama ni chus ko may chukman nakilak chik tungon kakawat chuka kaksun chuka ko taksun ayok ko kaktik tokchakot chuka kakam chuka kakal chuka ko takam chuka tewa kung isunutan pa ako skuptike aksto kalmikilukuan dito ka askuman ikakchik ko skudatu atak skudatu maska muna ko kastan naka Siman mo skulit tawa, tingin lo siya kacun ito lakon. Takare.
You guys understand? Okay, this is just like a swing. When you go someplace else, you'll see that thing like that. It's just like a swing. It'll follow you wherever you go. When you turn, it'll turn. And if you try to go over that thing, it'll take you someplace where you'll never be found. But you have to try and go under. But if you go under, it'll disappear. And this, while you're going, you'll see this really dark person coming. When you're walking, it'll start walking fast or slow. You have to copy that person. Yeah. When he's going fast, you have to walk fast too. Just copy him. When he slows down, you have to slow down too. But when you meet up with him, you have to touch him as hard as you can, and it'll fall, and it'll be your adunga. Yeah, your soul, good soul.
Okay.
What did she say about the hole? You said there was a hole.
Pool, minna atunga sa matungi putukan asam sircitakan ni isuktuk na ako na pikani doon ako yung na.
If it has a hole, and if you don't split it in half, that hole, it'll become whatever, devil or something.
Yeah, devil, yeah. Terus pumiyaya khas ni Ju kemat ako kaya belum tu ke kau mengit sama kalau cek kalau tidak kau nanti ke atau maksudnya nanti kau ni akan ini guna aku ke taatsikka pussiginuna ngaski tattiput. Unasu uyal. Tawa kung singkang kung kutawi tattiput tuktipu. Kung nam tangpuk. Askunik freesak kaluni.
Okay. If you go someplace, especially you boys, you should know this at winter time. If you go and you're really cold, these parkas will show up on you. Don't ever try put them on, but try to get them off. If you put them on, you'll freeze. Just like a mirage, you know, they'll come up to you. You're really cold. If you put them on, you'll freeze, but don't put those clothes, parkas on. Never.
Yeah. Sillä katukunne aakut muhtavat potkaan kami tangkatunut at kutakatskana kisini ko koknani anato kisini suut kitnani kauluni. Ayag matulog ka imakpigmihan takol. Apa ko pa magsaksik pa silaksan ni. Nutan so apa nipig meres ka na. Apa kalog ko everything apa kalog. Apa ko po kalog. Tawa okay.
You guys go seal hunt, George.
Yeah.
If the one of your other partner never, okay, you and Adam went out hunting, seal hunting. Well, Adam never catch any. You have to give everything of your, half of what you caught. Half a skin, half of the seal, what you caught. Huh? The whole half.
Magsaksrevo.
That,
Jangan tinggal
Heart and half in it.
Half of everything.
Yeah. Kalau ke apa kalau pun malini. Sila katuk talun kawan. Sila katuk andai. Aku kalau sinami Nunangan kakak berap suki kanselo ke tak suki antak seru tak suki tahun.
And have you ever had a wooden boat? I did.
Suki oknam kilo.
I had a wooden boat once. It was and it's way. And it had, you know, just like a bowl, regular bowl, kind of bowl. But it was wooden. It's a mimagana. It's stem of a wood. Whatever, stump.
Ancak itu tahu. Nutu ke angkul na imahti mukuk tapu kal ake aglo ke nulis situ tawa kawan kita tapu kat mukuk yang luar kalau siapa baksa cukup cegah amestak sekuni ya kalau ni tu meratilah sepuluh ya sepuluh ni kapag notification ni atang sutong makusila tama kamang yak tukulog. Yak tu sa kutso apa na mga kusa ako sa kote yak nginanak ni upotisi. May kaya kalot na.
Okay, you boys, listen. This is an old-timer. George, hey, before you catch all these seals in the ocean, you'll never marry anybody. But if after you while you're waiting to get a wife and you haven't catch all of the seals, in between, if you have a girlfriend and you know what you do, you'll vomit blood.
Yeah, true. That's lie.
But you can touch a woman before you catch all these seals in the ocean.
Natulog isip ko pis ko ni tak subita ko pis polo kin makut maya. May kaya ka berita ang otot iya kelutong kuat na arit pa kelutong na sa kelutong na. Iyo ka kelutong tao kaya kelutong. Ya gusto kin makut amis kas ko ta seores ko ya gusto ko 1 year. 1 year ang makut kung kelutong tama mo. 1 year ya gusto.
Nakayuna.
Gusto kami kaya nakasisa ka yago taksib nakayuna yago malo.
One seal is like it takes a year. If you catch one seal a year, you'll eat food, but some certain foods you can't eat. One seal means 1 year. The whole year you can't. I don't know, but what it really means. But before you catch all those seals, if you play with a woman, you will vomit blood. He said he's died more than once himself. To some men. Every one of the seals these men have to catch before they get married. The different kinds of seals.
Yeah,
All the
different
seals like bearded, their babies, spotted seal, harbor seal, ring seal, whatnot, walrus, and then everything that's ocean.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I don't know.
What?
Ako was in Mexico.
Fish treated. Okay. Kwa yuna unasu kia. Ang utata nik akanatan nik. Kwa su anak kawete ang utat. Pipi 100 feet yaksi talon. Unasa akanat anak kawete 200 yaksi talon. Akanat namun khusyona changa tawas petitawan se sreane takso teologo be sukas pisnawawata puta ayatolote testing kan tatang kan tawaw kusakto wakso ite kaya sugunot tamani ko chakto bitil ya
All the same spot.
Day and night, yep.
Day and night.
Same spot, always. Like it's a book about 200 feet up from that house. Yes, day and night. If you want to go use the bathroom, you have to go out from the house and go to that place where the women's place is. Yeah,
Yeah.
to use the bathroom. Same with the men, but the men's is closer to the place where they go.
Una ma ang solo ng utunga mga ang utunga ta cumanas ko nga ta ang solo ko pisenat una sa kanat chuktat abul na hamalutang matusat tilaw ko yaksin ulo.
Or the reason why the ladies place where they go bathroom is farther is because you as a teenager you start your menstruation and it affects the men from hunting. That's why it's more harder. Because us women were kind of dangerous to these men for their hunting stuff, you know. When they go hunting. Only old women, they have their own pots in their house. And then these old women will never let us use their pots. Never.
How many people in your house?
Kasi kami ko kami ko.
No, they.
Akanat ko kami ni kapsilutin.
Siksalutun akanat kami wita tulutun. Wait dikit nulit dikit tunakatingilak subti akanat kami tawan wita tulutun. Iyak sentukuya ko kalau ni.
But men's place is ila. Larang na.
And branch out from the orange.
Tapos meron tayo hati dito. Ewan ko kung naangon na hakanam ko meron tayo na uktan na kasi nagkakanyagan ka. Kukunin ko ka una angon na anak na nagsaksok ka. Ang ayaw paksa itong sisip pa. Hakanam mo hakan ako na nuli ni pinas ko na makira ko kalukuk tako katani so piso na kislit kukununta kumana kay ng tunto ako na.
Okay. George, if you get married. If you get married, you can't keep your catch. You have to give them to your in-laws all the time. You can't keep them. That's what they used to do long time ago.
So, sana ko na makirastik ka ako pa. Tsaki kini akong suk sikutak-sikta sunat tuktak sunat ang utang kini anang lato pasal.
So, when you get married, especially you boys, you guys are supposed to work for your in-laws, your wife's parents.
Tsali anak umanak tsaki kunik tsali akanam kami tsaki kini yung kaluga kumsuk kinakailan ni tsaki kini pinakaksan kawasibla katuskalon nilot.
And for you women, you're supposed to cook for your in-laws, your husband's parents. You have to cook for them, wash dishes for them, clean their house for them.
Tawag na ako.
Okay. When the old ladies, old women has their own pots in their house, and us young women can't use them. Because she doesn't want us to use them. We're gamana. And during the night, men used to sneak into their houses and take the old woman's honey bucket out, just so they can be a good hunter.
The men?
Mm-hmm.
The old women?
Hota ka. Oh.
Hota ka. Kaya tulna sreka nextani tulpun.
Aya poni juni lumpun.
Uno gumi. Chale tulpun Sana kalukin sa kawasak ni. Ito po nagkakamas po ang po. Huti. Picture po kira na. Tasak sa picture dito po kumakin masin. Nutan sa kawakay nakakamas po kami pero po. Huwag imiksata ka. Away lotak na tulo. Sige iya akse. Iya kusti lakakalo kuno na awatig kasuk-suko pugun kisasakayan kayo ito tawag ko ka ating kasunay tusam magpupuk ating kasunay tusan kasuk-suk buksunan ito kanina kita taman ating kasunay kasi kasunay magpupulok sige ating kasunay agulong kao dengan makutso atang sedang sakit sakit anagan ukutso chan negat nunas kue chan negat atang sedang mago niutai unaso rom katakalun makutso anagan kayo okay, iyan po ayaw na yukot siya. Maguman na po gano'n naman uwi tamatrita mapusta. Tusan ka ng tusan. Ukot so na uwi tawarit kasi ikot nga ka ng ukot so kanagan ukot so tiyanak siyota fitness unatun nunat kwe pagaw hilap siya nunas toteles at alsimawa pangan ng siyata bago ka aleri ang ito ko akong kata inaksin makalutun at magaluto at tawag siya alsin na atis na lago ito kung tawa o sila po.
So the ground with grass on, you cut them in square, big square, like with shovel you could do that, just like getting ice, but it's ground. House top, whatever, cover.
Ay sige alam mo so kapula ka ako na tutuan ka nuna hukuk tawa magpun katila ka lupo nilito alay kung siya iitsikulo dengan at magalupi kaki ika mo at ang susunod nga maputa ika mo kata at ang susunod magkumagpuktak man na so amig mga tugot mo man na so kod mo yamag unukot so na anidanis mga kata tumagandan
Awani ko ka, siya nagkatong dikkat asay ka.
Ako maganda inakot tesmis ang kilapsismis. Whalebone. Tama ko naga.
Some waves they drift in dead.
Ikatakam so cockpit aglokit nanilang kata les kuloki ang secondary class. ang ngayon sa mga Piciryarata. Mas magupa sanay pangayat. Supaya ni Piciryarata.
I've seen whale bone sled runners before on our my dad.
Yeah, so Akawan ni Nunanon na tawa waktu bergerak tu. Bukut ko ano na iha mga sexto ta awan ni junk soya ta mga nasa program tu sejama kami ta junk soya berita. Tuya ko tata makut ato ko na resto. Tawa waktu bergerak tu. Tuya ko na itu Cukupon ayah kayu guluteng apa kalau ki sebuah sahaja ayah pun cuk nuna itu kena tahu na kalau katil atha negap kalau ayah kayu guluteng ayah ati cencis ko makun selutan jangan ke nutekan kapkanan Utkochigen loma kan piccaton ilalu ko kaya kunda tawatin pitus kote buira kami ikam kayo ka kata ikam kan sale ang iya kayo ka kat chicken sale tawatin siulah ko pitus
Cara tung kebegitu Pak.
Tawag ka kuinga tan waktu asamene kanang satun kon pitusin dan Piciryarata. Coba nak pada tu nak sewa kamu seperti absurd ni cale nak Piciryarata tuan piuga kamu. Nak sewa kalau ke itu sini cawan tu bukan kalau nak kalau kita mudah kalau tak kita me dan mencari kamu patut piuga. Cawan ayu mana tu boleh raya kan. Tapi agak itu penat ni. Atau kalau yang picture sendiri, cewek akan berkata atau apa? Tahu apa? Dia me kalau kena dia mun ayu, nak tu boleh apa cara? Dia mia kawane wait kone kantai me kalau kena dia payuh tak kalau ko wene bersuatu. Nutan su junna ka nole keskun semen kantai ya kalau kena muka. Tahu tak pakalun.
Last time ago when the men used to stay in the Azrek, their wives used to bring them food over to them. But for the men that don't have any wife, they go to their mom's or sister's house and get their bowl and get food. Like George.
Macam mereka cewek kalau kita dengan kita, anggota kita lihat tak macam kita ayam apa muka kita ngayu kuah apa amat amiwa kolak ayam kuna cewek kalau kita Sima magustuhin na ko kaya sima mag-asing kulo po tawad na ayok susutin dan out ko siya na aso.
Tawa kayo makin.
Kaya nagtawa, yeah.
What's your sister's name?
Yeah, okay. Tawa ko yan ang lumit sa